Today I'm going to do a tarot reading. And hear what the spirit has to say. The cards are already laid out.
Can I pull some cards from your deck?
I'm in the middle of a reading right now.
My mom does the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live. I want to thank the Most High God, the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-present, omniscient, omnibenevolent, the only wise God. I want to thank my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides. I want to thank them for supporting me in this message. Protect Archangel Michael for protection, to protect me and anybody viewing this video. I want to check in with the collective, see how everybody is doing. What's up? How you doing? How you doing, Yo-Yo? How you doing today? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday. All is well. I want to go ahead and get started with this reading. This is a mind-blowing reading, and I just was led to share. Okay. I don't know if many of you know my story, but I'm currently homeless at this time due to some things happening to my life that I found out through tarot. So I'm at a park now, and this is where I do my readings. Um, I discovered tarot by watching a video that came across my feed one day, and it was shocking to find out that what the message that was given was exactly about my life, what I was going through in my relationship, and and just in my life. It was at a time where I didn't know what was going on. Things were falling apart, and I was just looking for answers. Okay, as far as a funny video, in the way of a funny video, or just information to kind of help me connect with how I was feeling. and somehow a video, a tarot video came up. Besides that, I've never done any tarot readings. I never heard of tarot. I mean, I never was interested in it. Um, what little that I did know is that I was told, it wasn't a good thing to do tarot. So anyway, at that time, but because I connected with the video about the things that was going on in my life, um, I just went ahead and watched it, and I kept on watching and watching the video, and it was telling more and more what was going on in my life that I couldn't even explain, based on the things that was happening in my life and the intentions and the karmics and the toxicity. It was really what caught my attention because I was feeling, that I was all alone and that nobody knew what I was going through. And I didn't know if what was said to me from my ex was true or not. But when it came through that's when I first realized that what a karmic was. And I was told that I had a karmic in my life that I need to get rid of. So I had to look up the word and find out what it was. And I agreed. I was like, yes, it's definitely a karmic. And I definitely want to get rid of that energy. Um, so moving forward, this is where this information that I've learned so far up until this point. Okay. Um, I don't even know where to start. There's so much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the overall energy. Okay, so the overall energy is that there was a conversation, a laid up conversation with two people, a cuddle session, intimate moments, escaping the world together. Okay, so they were having conversation about, starting a life together and literally escaping the world together. Okay, and this conversation led to somebody in jail going to jail. Okay, and with many different hands involved, of professions. Okay, so that's the overall energy of the reading. Now, the first card came out was the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the energy of someone having nightmares, can't sleep, just not knowing what to do with their life, not knowing where to go, like not having any answers, nightmares. Okay, a lot of things happen in the dark. The swords represent thoughts. Okay, so they have swords in the background as blinds. Okay, so this person has a lot on their mind, thoughts that has them in a nightmare. So I went on ahead and I thought about it and I was like, okay, what is this person? What is going on with them? So I've clarified it. The energy fell out. Another card fell out. The Temple Path. This speaks of going and connecting with your spiritual self in this temple, with your spirit guides, your ancestors, receiving a message, and just connecting to the people that was here before us, and coming into alignment. All right. So I was like, wow, interesting. So the bottom of that deck it's called the adjacent door. This is an adjacent door. The adjacent door, it represents somebody choosing the wrong door. And in this case, this door is leading down below, down under. Okay. So that's the overall energy, what this is about. Okay. So I'm like, wow, spirit, interesting. Okay. So I went on ahead and the second card came out was the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the Taurus energy. This signifies that there's two opportunities, two business ideas, two contracts, two decisions that is being weighed back and forth to consider which option to take. Okay, so that person is in their head because they have to make a decision. A decision that they made, um, we'll find out later. Okay, so this person is in their head about a decision that was made. Okay, with a Taurus. Like I said, this nine of Swords is actually a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this Two of Pentacles is a Taurus, is an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, so this person is in their head about a decision that needs to be, two business options that needs to be made. Okay, so this next card came out was I'm sorry, it was a ten of wands. This is somebody carrying a heavy burden, a heavy load, carrying too much, and it's just like there is a new cycle. So it's the end of a cycle. They're stressed that they got the 10th wand and they're headed to the house back here. They're trying to make it home. As you can see, they can't see where they're going. They're just working, right? Carrying a heavy load, burdensome. This card came out, and that's the Sagittarius energy, by the way. Sagittarius energy. The next card came out is the Seven of Swords. This is the card. This is the energy of someone, the deception, betrayal, lies, deceit, thievery, with clear intentions. With this insight, somebody having an insight on doing something and getting away with it. It's intentional. Okay. So I clarified. So the next card came out. So I switched the deck. Came out with sexual protection. So I'm like, sexual protection. So this is a card. This is a woman, and this is what I got from this card is that someone is protected from the sexual energy. Okay, it could be a prostitute, or a streetwalker, or whatever you would call it. Okay, so that's the first card that came out. The bottom of that deck is envy. Sorry, I got the cards behind me, way over there. Yeah, so bottom of the deck is envy. Somebody being envious, jealous. Could have been a sexual worker that was envious or jealous. All right. So I'm thinking so far what I'm getting is that somebody made a spiritual decision, went the wrong way, and made it and was heavily burdened to make a decision to do something deceptive. Okay, so it has something to do with some prostitute, some sexual business out of envious. Okay, the next card came out was betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Okay, so that lets me know right away this person is not no good. Their intentions is wrong. They're coming from a whole different walk of life, and I'm still not understanding how this is coming together. Okay, so the next card came out. I'm just setting up the cards so I could just look at them and just get the bigger picture. So this is a bigger picture. Nothing has been clarified yet. Okay, so the next card came out was recording, announcements, expression, revealing. So somebody had said something that that is basically this Seven of Swords energy. was caught on tape or as a conversation, expression revealing, announcing something. Okay, and the next card came out was don't want to hear it. Okay, so this person looks like they hurt, they in pain, like they carried through what they set out to do, and this is how they're feeling at this time. And I said, okay, put out another deck. Missing. This is a letter, an old letter, and it has some blood on it. So it could come from someone who passed away that's missing, they came up missing. Okay, it looked like it's buried somewhere and somewhere where it's not in an office drawer, of course. And it's somewhere in a cell, dark cell somewhere. All right. At the bottom of the deck is life insurance. Okay. So I'm thinking this letter has something to do with life insurance. All right. Overall energy has something to do with life insurance. Yes, I'm sorry. I can't see the screen right now. Somebody asking questions. I will go back and check the comments later. I can't see with the way the sun is right now. Um, so what came from that deck was a tunnel. Okay, so this is somewhere underground. That's where tunnels are, right? And the next card came out was inside. The next card came out was greed. Okay, so I'm pulling 3 cards per deck, and I got 4 decks, 5 decks. Okay, so the next deck came out was somebody's in their ego. Their ego was hurt and getting in the way of a relationship. Okay, so somebody's in the ego. The bottom of that deck is Boss Daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO. You can finish the rest. Okay, so I'm like, okay, spirit, talk to me. So the next, I pulled 3 cards after that, and the next one was travel. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and facts. Proof, facts. Okay, so somebody is traveling because of some screenshots, some evidence of something, proof of something being screenshot. And this is the last one that came out. The creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. So what I'm getting here is that someone chose to go down the wrong path. Okay, and they're heavily burdened about the decision that they made to be deceptive. Their intentions, their motives was to not to provide some type of sexual protection because out of being envious, they wanted to betray someone, hide something, had something to do with some money, and it was caught on tape. Now this big dick energy that's traveling, got screenshots, is walking around stealing people's idea. In that particular deck, compared to tarot, that would be the Emperor. Okay, and this was the card that came on the bottom of this deck. I kept all the bottom the bottom of the deck cards for the overall energy to put my story, to get the gist of the story. Okay, so okay, so I did. I clarified. That was the one card I clarified because I wanted to know what was the option. What was this person in their head about? What were their options, right? So I pulled my clarifying deck, and it says four cards came out, five cards came out. So it said one was a promise. Somebody had made a promise for some type of wealth, real estate, finances, money. Okay, buttering up, using charm, persuasion for personal gain and finesse. So this was the motive. This was what someone made a decision to do. Okay, and then something went viral. Instant fame, going around quickly, gaining popularity and vibes. So this is sensing something unexplainable, feeling, listening to intuition. Okay, so what I get from that is somebody made a decision to do something, and the person that agreed to do it, they promised to do it, but they had the intuition kick in to do something different. That's what I got out of it. And when I say that, is because this person is sitting here with their head in the cloud thinking about their intuition. So what the conversation went and took place and the promise that took place, now their intuition is kicking in and they're seeing a different image in their head. Something is coming to them from their gut. They're feeling something. Something ain't right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify the rest of the deck and see which way we can go with this and try to keep it get as much of it as we can out of the story. Um, Two of Swords. So this was somebody was at a stalemate in this decision. This was the Libra energy. So someone was at a stalemate in this decision with this choice that was made. Okay. So they was at a stalemate in this decision. At the bottom of the deck, they felt like somebody was being mentally imprisoned, feeling bound or stuck, constraint, powerless, self imprisonment, victim mentality, fears, anxiety. Okay, so this person felt like they was making a decision, like they was at a stalemate, like this is what this situation was all about. Okay, and it's saying that somebody wanted to win at all costs. That's the mental mindset that this Libra had. They wanted to win at all costs to put somebody into a mental state. or they was in a mental state in making a decision, knowing that the action that was taken was to win at all costs. Okay, so that came from a Libra justice. Now the Queen of Wands, somebody carrying this heavy burden right here. Remember, this is a spiritual decision. I'm still in a spiritual, going through the in the wrong door um, category. Okay, the information. So this person is a Sagittarius energy, or it could be the person who made the decision is could have been a Sagittarius, is a Sagittarius, or the decision is heavily burdened on their back, and they are unable, they're unable to see what's going on. They're carrying so much, right? So Spirit, give me some information about this Ten of Wands. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay, so this is the opportunity for some money, a business opportunity being highlighted. Okay, the sun coming out, meaning this is a happy moment. Something is illuminated, and the King of Pentacles, it could represent a couple of things. It represents financial stability, businesses, business, a businessman. It represents security. Um, it represents, let's see, self control, somebody who's dependable, and material success, in other words. Yeah, material success, which is a happy moment. But in order to, this person is carrying a heavy wand, so it's heavy to follow through with that, right? And also, sun also represents something being exposed. All right. So, what I get from this card, somebody's heavily burdened, something was exposed. It could be a actual king of Pentacle, which is a Taurus energy, and Scorpio and Leo. Okay. And Sun is also the Leo card, Leo energy. So somebody being heavily burdened about a financial decision, or a couple people are, and they realize that something has been exposed. And they're seeing things is coming to mind. I see fear, nightmares from going to this wrong door. This is just the overall energy. Um, and then okay, so give me a couple more energies with this Ten of Wands, Spirit. Okay, it's a business opportunity. So somebody looking at this pinnacle like, if I can see this through, this is an opportunity. I can show my skills. I can start something new. This can grow into 10 of pentacles. This can grow into 2 of pentacles, 3 of pentacles, 4 of pentacles. This can be a potential for growth, right? The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And this is somebody who is orchestrating a conversation, who is directing a conversation, who is telling people, how things are to be done. They're cutting out anything that's not working, and they're getting everything in alignment to how they see things working out. Okay, a conversation could have been with this Emperor right here, because this is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this person is actually waiting for something to take place after this conversation, or this could be a conversation that they had. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius having a conversation about this Scorpio. Not Scorpio, Virgo. Virgo. Conversation with this Virgo. Yeah, and it's the Libra energy. So there's a conversation with this Virgo. Okay, about this Aries, having an expectation. Okay, so this is a financial decision. Okay, so I'm seeing something coming together in a conversation there about the outcome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this. 7 of Swords. The Seven of Swords energy is the energy, like I said, of deception, betrayal, somebody stealing, looking over their shoulders, taking something that doesn't belong to them. And we can go ahead and clarify. That's also, that's Aquarius energy. Okay, so making a decision to make a deception, have, to be deceptive, and it's actually at the bottom of the deck too. So that's double confirmation. And both of these opportunities, both of these decisions, both of these choices was to be deceptive. Like I said, collectively, when you have all of that yellow in the background, it signifies that somebody have a clear vision on how they're going to play this out. The sun, the illumination in the process, it was clear intentions. I really shallow. The sun conversation is making a decision to be deceptive. So that's the bottom. That's the overall energy of. We can go in and get some and clarify. Okay. So this goes down here. Hmm. And this is also a lot of yellow energy with this Aries card right here. Seeing clearly, having a vision, seeing things come to fruition. Okay, so that is pretty much that. We can go ahead and clarify. Um, Lovers is at the bottom of the deck, so it has something to do with a Gemini. The lover is a choice. It has something to do with a firm foundation, a business, organization, a harvest, a marriage, balancing something out, right? That's stability. It's the overall energy, all right, that this is set up about. So let's see. So we're gonna hold that there. This is also a Leo energy. And this business opportunity definitely has something to do with the Gemini, because you see the Gemini sign right here. The opportunity come with this Gemini, building some type of foundation together. And the Queen of Pentacles, the businessman involved, is a Leo and a Capricorn. I mean, a Leo and a Virgo, along with this King of Pentacles, has something to do with the financial end of the situation. Okay, so something's been exposed. So everybody, so this is basically this person in this Nine of Swords energy is thinking about everything that kind of took place. And with those two Seven of Swords in, around this deception, I think that was probably what keep a person up at night where they can't sleep. The two Seven of Swords. And somebody was actually waiting for something to come through, right? So this person is waiting for the plan to come to pass, waiting to see how everything turns out. This could be this energy as well, or it could be, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Gemini energy. Yeah, this is Gemini. This is a Gemini energy. Okay, so I hope this is resonating. I'm sorry, I can't. Interesting answers. PMC. Just experience somebody that good as well. Can I something? Okay, I thought I'd just take a look at the comments before I go into the next stack. All right. I'm just reading the cards. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay, so with the sexual protection and somebody's envious, this sound like some type of conversation. Let's see over here. So there was a conversation. There is a conversation right here with the Two of Swords. This represents conversations and thoughts Okay, and this is the conversation too with this Eight of Swords. And of course, this is a conversation to win at all costs over here. Okay, and the Libra was a part of this decision that needed to be made because Libra. Okay, so the Libra was the one who made the decision. Who had the final decision? I would say with that stalemate. I always like to say when you have the Ace of Swords, the swords represent the truth. Now, when you start adding another sword, then it becomes somebody else's truth. So, with this Two of Swords here, we have the truth and we have someone else's truth being added. And they have to choose. If not, they choose to juggle both truths and you end up with more swords. Okay? So, that's just my take on it. All right. So, again, that was a conversation about whose truth for her to decide, for that person to decide which truth to go with. This Five of Swords is the energy of someone having a conversation about. This is Aquarius energy, having a conversation about winning at all costs. Like this is win at all costs card, whatever it takes. This is this conversation. This is a conversation of a Gemini where it shows a conversation about somebody going to jail. It shows a conversation about somebody thinking negatively about what's being talked about, or somebody being stuck in fear, feeling like they're actually in their mind about it because their hands are tied up, their eyes is covered up. There's little emotions involved, a lot of swords, a lot of thinking. So this is a sign of somebody going to jail, thinking of going to jail, thinking of adding, making someone fearful, or having somebody to think negative, mentally imprisoned, captivity, feeling bound or stuck, constraint, powerless, self-imprisonment, victim mentality, fears, anxiety, ostracism. Okay, so, and we have, of course, this Ten of Swords. This is what this, so this could be what the reading started off with. So they've collected all of these swords, all of these conversations, all of these lies, all of this deceit, all of these. This is two swords. Two Seven of Swords came out. So this is a lot of swords. This is a lot of lies, deceit, cover up. hmm Something that, like I said, is about this promise and somebody following their intuition and is not quite like feeling what's going on, making a decision, right? So those are all the swords that this person, this Justice, Libra energy, lot of, lot of heavy sword energy. Okay, so this is a conversation about the truth and how things are going to go, and end up with more swords and more swords and more swords. So this is just, like I said, the overall energy. I was just clarifying that there was a decision that was made. Has something to do with the justice. Okay, has something to do with wealth and something going viral. Okay, and something, a promise. There had to be a promise. So there had to be somebody saying, "You gonna go through this with me? We in this together, right?" And somebody being heavily burdened. So this is a nine of wands, 10 of wands. So this wands represent action. So this is somebody having to do multiple things in order to carry out the orders of the conversation that took place. This is Sagittarius energy. Okay, so Sagittarius could be involved carrying, doing a lot of the work and planning for whatever needs to be done. All right. Emperor's holding on to three wands. These are probably one of the first three things that they're expecting to kind of see come through, or this is the person that's looking on the watch out, waiting for something. Just follow along. Okay, and this is the coin. This is the money. The decision to make it a business, opportunity, juggling the two options, and the actual person to that has the money, that's in control of the money, that's watching them. It's a pinnacle. He creates pinnacles. The conversation of business comes from this person. Where people invest. This is like, which business am I going to invest in? All right. So there's an investment. Conversation is about some plans taking place. There's a promise about something going viral. Somebody getting paid, having real estate. Buttering, buttering somebody up. Yeah, this is considered as an investment. So some type of agreement, something going around quickly. All right, so that's what the money is about. That's what the conversation about. That's where the money comes in, investment comes in, the plans come in, and the Sagittarius being the one to do a lot of the carrying out. This is the air sign. Okay. Then you have the King of Pentacles putting together the business ideas, seeing how the money is going to go, how the money is going to grow. Now, again, we have this promise here. I'm going through all of these cards because I'm going to clarify a couple of them, and that's going to kind of, because there's a lot of the cards on the table, but we want to clarify this promise. What's going viral? And something about buttercup, using charm, persuasion for another personal gain, finesse. So somebody is going to butter somebody up, create. They promise to make a promise, or they promise to butter somebody up, or butter somebody up with a promise for some money. Because there's two people here. It's like both these two pinnacles sound like it was two people's ideas. So it's like it's two-way, goes two ways, right? The Sun card, something got exposed. Oh yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to. You got to figure out which one we're gonna do first. Who knows which one we're gonna do first, or which one we're gonna do and go through. So take it that how it resonates. There's something coming out. So that's what this person is in the Nine of Swords about. We can go into the details of the story after this. Okay, I'm just setting the foundation from based on the cards that came out. The Sun card. So something came out. There was a happy moment. Something came out exposed. Something, whatever's under the dark, is come to the light. And somebody feeling something that didn't go quite, they didn't feel right about some conversation. Somebody's in their head. Okay. This is shocking. It could be a happy moment that something came out, or it can be a sad moment that something came out. But with the Nine of Swords, I think this is showing that something was exposed. All right. Okay, so this Page of Pentacle right here, this King of Pentacle, this opportunity. This could either been presented to the King of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles presented it to someone else. Because the wealthy man came out twice. Real estate. So that's kind of like the King of Pentacles is twice. So it's either two King of Pentacles. There's definitely some real estate. And we have material success right here. And this is good news. All right, so I just wanted to lay that foundation. Now, I guess I'm thinking with this sexual protection because I'm not familiar with any of these cards. I figured out as I go along based on the story that's here. And so, sexual protection, envy. So I would want to something going viral. Like I said, the overall injury was somebody laid up, somebody in jail, going to jail. There could be many people going to jail with all these hands involved and is laid up. So with the sexual protection energy right here, I'm thinking that the person that was doing all the work, which was the Sagittarius, because that's the person that takes action. That's the action element in tarot. And being that he was the only one with the wands over here, and somebody is sitting thinking about, because there is no other wands. It's just, oh yeah, the three of wands. So it's either Aries or Sagittarius that is in this bed with somebody. And somebody being protected sexually. Okay, so which means that in order to protect somebody sexually, it's like how do you protect yourself sexually? It's like putting on some protection, sexual protection, right? Like a condom. Or somebody actually, because this buttering up right here, this is kind of like a promise. Promise is here too. So the conversation could have been about somebody making a promise, buttering somebody up. And somebody feeling something, some kind of way about what was said. Because the swords represent thoughts. And as you see with this conversation is cloud. So this person could have been thinking about what this person said, who was giving orders actually, about something going viral. Okay, so these are the cards that lead over into this clarifying. What lies beneath? Okay, so what lies beneath is sexual protection, envy, betrayal, recording, announcements, expressions, revealing, don't want somebody not wanting to hear it. Okay?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Good,
All of these hands involved right here. There's going to be a lot of people involved. There was a lot of people involved. Or the mastermind that had the plan. The head that had all the hands working. but they all have different jobs. Okay, so now this sexual protection, somebody is envious. They're envy of someone. Maybe that was getting this promise. The overall energy and action of is envy. But this is somebody being sexually protected. So I'm thinking sexually protected would push me in the mind of somebody having a sexual transmitted disease, or somebody, how is he protected sexually? Covering yourself up sexually. Abused, not being abused sexually. I don't know. Okay. So we finna get more information. Let's go ahead and clarify. I promise to butter somebody up and send something viral to get for money for a house. Real estate was there. Okay. Yeah. Somebody ended up going to jail. So I'm gonna keep this as a bottom line right here. Okay, so the first thing came out was deceit, betrayal, backstab, not to be trusted. So in this, I'm gonna keep it with the tarot to clarify. That way we can get more detail. Since it's betrayal, so spirit, what do you want us to know about the sexual protection? High priest is at the bottom of the deck. So somebody knowing something. High priest is the energy of somebody knowing something without having any facts. Whatever's going on, that person can feel what's going on. So it has something to do with a high priestess. Okay, it was an investment. So for this person to be have betrayal, it was an investment from this Pentacle. So the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles was the king that was in charge of the idea. That came out of the had presented an idea, offered an idea, or idea was offered to the King of Pentacles. So it was the betrayal as an investment from a Taurus energy. Tell me more about this betrayal. Um, the Six of Cups represent somebody who have somebody loyal, somebody that grew up together, somebody that you trust, have memories with, healing, comfort, sentimentally, pleasure. I mean, so this is like a promise from somebody that is loyal, that has been there. You have memories. They probably had done business before, for what the memories was concerned. Somebody who's been long term in business with this person. This is Pisces energy. Okay, so it could be a Taurus and a Pisces who agreed to betray someone. Tell me more about this betrayal. Yeah. So we have a Virgo also. And the Queen of Pentacles herself. So the Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. The Eight of Pentacles is a sign of someone doing some work, working on something, creative project, something somebody's mastering some type of work. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So if this could be someone who is stable about her finances, create businesses, about business, businesswoman, grounded, very flourishing. See all the flowers and stuff around her. Okay, so this in this betrayal. There's a queen of pentacles, a Virgo, Pisces, and another Taurus. So you have a Virgo and a Taurus, almost like three Tauruses, three Earth signs, a Virgo and two Tauruses is part of this betrayal. Okay, and it's Aquarius. This is the actual thought. This is the actual action of betrayal. It's like the Pentacles is planting seeds of betrayal, investing in betrayal. Part of the setup, planting seeds, in charge of planting seeds. So the seeds that will grow will be seeds of betrayal. All right, and we got this Leo at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy could also be significant in this energy. So we got Aquarius, who's the mastermind of stealing the lies, planting the lies, the, an actual part of the betrayal. Okay, we have Aries at the bottom. Aries at the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna one more shuffle to see if it comes out. But yeah, betrayal. So this is an ending of something. Somebody being stabbed in the back. This is somebody didn't see it coming. So that's the plan, yeah, of success. Bottom of the deck. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify. So that is the plans of deceit. Somebody, the actual conversation with the swords. The swords is having conversation about betrayal. So there's a conversation. There's 10 conversations. Okay. Each conversation is going to end this person's life if everything goes accordingly with this plan. This conversation to end someone's life coming from Aquarius with the help of a Taurus as an investment. Somebody who's been planting seeds, who's been pouring into this investment for some time now. This is what they do. They invest in opportunities. A betrayal, Six of Cups. So long-term stability. You want to get long-term planting and long-term memories, like a partner in crime. Somebody loyal is Pisces and Taurus. Okay, and Aquarius with the plan of action to actually end someone. The Eight of Pentacles is somebody doing some work. The work that needs to be done related to the money, planning opportunities, dealing with the businesses, because this is a business itself, and this is a business woman that's mastering a skill. This also can represent different businesses that this Virgo has their hand in. Okay, and this is Queen of Pentacles herself. She produces the Pentacles. So there's a relationship with this Queen of Pentacles and this Virgo. She get the coins material from this person, the ideas. This is Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this signifies that there's two Tauruses. There's a lot of Tauruses. Yes, about three Tauruses. Earth signs. Or more with all of these pentacles. But these are the main characters in this deceit. Okay, plans of deceit. Okay. Be successful with this sexual protection. Okay, so Let's see if I can. I'll go back and clarify with another layer. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this recording announcement expression revealing. There's a recording being made. It seems like it's something that this recording looks burnt up. So it looked like somebody tried to destroy some evidence. It could be somebody trying to destroy or had tried to destroy something. Page Ace of Wands. So there was an idea on that recording. An idea of passion. A wand. Having something to do with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a new beginning. They produces Aries, Leo, Sagittarius produces. Why I say produces? Why do I say produce? Because this is an air sign. Has something to do with a new beginning, creative spark, new passion. It's almost like a sex card. So somebody talking about sex because it says new passion. This is a thought. So it could have been their thoughts on how this was going to play out on this recording, expression and revealing something. At the bottom of that, wow, some type of collaboration with a Taurus, working together, building a project. Everybody, somebody's taking notes, the person actually doing the work, showing somebody how to do it. So it could be a madam with the sexual protection and envy card, teaching other people how to do it, or working with people on that new passion project. And that is the truth. They could be talking about the truth, about what the truth is and how the Seven of Swords is going to manipulate this truth. A plan coming from the Aquarius. And having a new beginning. And how the manipulation of that truth is going to close up a cycle and start a new one. This is very promising. This is evidence. Right. Put this recording on here. Anything else, Spirit? So it sounds like there's a lot of investment. When I see this right here, all those pinnacles and all those people that's participating in getting this done, the mastermind, the person who has the head and have other people working for them. Right? Okay, so anyway, someone is in this energy that's not accepting the offer. Somebody's is like, nah, y'all go ahead and celebrate with the Three of Cups. I'm cool. I'm pretty much out of it. Because the Three of Cups is a sign of celebration, victory. And somebody's looking like they're offering somebody else an opportunity to be a part of something. And somebody is not accepting of something. So somewhere in this collaboration of people, somebody is not accepting of something. All right. With that Four of Cups. They got their eyes closed. They're like, no thank you. That's what I'm getting. I don't want to hear it. That's the next clear energy we're gonna clear. So don't somebody don't want to hear something. They just like to hear it. It hurts. It's like, oh my God. This could be somebody who actually hears the plan of this situation. Maybe that's the person that's unaccepting of something. This person's look like they're in pain. It's like they're in pain. Like, oh my God, like they're underwater. They look like they could be completely emotionally unstable. They're actually holding their face to make sure that they're real. Like their head is about to explode. It could be based on something that didn't work with this page of swords, page of wands in reverse. Something didn't work. Something fizzled out. The wand, the ace of wands, produced this new spark, but it fizzled, and someone is in pain about it. They're like, "Oh my God, it didn't work." Something is like all of that conversation, all of this we went through. It's like, oh my God. So this could be the person that's envious, that's carrying envy, or this could be the person. We can find out who it is, but basically, this is under the last card of this protection, sexual protection, and envy card that we clarifying. Tell me, tell me more about this. Don't want to hear it, card spirit. They're like, oh my God, I took a leap of faith. Oh my God, I had two of cups. We had a partner. We talked about this. There was a conversation about some long-term stability, and something didn't work. It completely, all of this, all of this planning, it fizzled and it blew up the whole building. A spark blew up the whole entire organization. Because of all the conversation and all those swords involved, there had to be conversation of how things was going to go and who was going to do what and how the deception was going to fit in. It was like two Aquariuses almost that kind of came in and made sure that this needed to be done. Or Aquarius was, yeah, Leo. She's looking unbothered, but she looked like, she's standing with all of those wands around her. So that means the person was doing all of the work, was bringing all the wands to her, or she was buying all of the wands, or she's building something. She's the one that is not going to get the wands, but the wands is being brought to this person, and this person is actually building the structure of everything coming together. Okay, she's building, making sure everybody is happy. Pisces is happy. This is the Pisces water sign. This is the Pisces family. Make sure the family was happy. It's also happiness, family happy. Okay, so she finally came out. The Aries is part of this sexual protection envy group. Okay, clarifying. Tell me more. One more about this. Somebody don't want to hear it. Could it be that Aries don't want to hear it? This food. Somebody took an action. Somebody made a transaction. Somebody left off. Somebody started the train to go by taking a leap of faith. This was got everything going. Somebody say, "Hey, I'm jumping. I'm going to get everything started. I believe in this. I see this. I'm going after this. I'm gonna go ahead and do the first thing that needs to be done." And it's like, okay, cool. Second person say, "Okay, I'm with you." They with whoever's they're in agreement. This could be a family. This could be a relative. These is two relatives coming together on agreement on something that needs to be done. It has to do with love, though. So it has to be, these people love each other. They see eye to eye. They love the idea of something, being able to talk about it. They love the idea of the plan, because this is the cups family. I'm seeing this lion in the back. So it could be a Leo here making an agreement with a water sign, being courageous, moving forward. And this Nine of Wands is sitting here. Somebody waiting on something. It's like, remember that other wand? It fizzled out. So she's waiting for this Ten of Wands to have a completion in whatever it is the agreement was about. But it fizzled out. So this person is waiting. Like, I'm getting kind of nervous. This is the Emperor. This is the Aries energy as well. Is the Emperor sitting in this energy like, oh my, like, what's going on here? This could be a sign of somebody thinking about giving up. But this person seemed to be waiting confidently, like, it's no option. I'm going to sit here until that wand comes. I'm not going to stop until they get here. This is the energy I'm picking up, right? So the Emperor, they could be working with the Emperor, right? He's sitting here with his staff in his hand. Hmm. I don't know. Somebody don't want to hear it. The Emperor didn't want to hear it. The Aries didn't want to hear it. The Two of Cups, his family member didn't want to hear it. The one who actually started, I think, believes strongly. This Fool card is Libra. This story have come across my readings in many different pieces, where somebody took a leap of faith. She got buildings in her background too, so she could be someone of stature, making a decision, carefree, feeling confident, and working with this couple, with this family, these two family members, and this person that's supposed to be constructing everything, making sure everything works together. It seemed tightly. Okay, so yeah, so this was the collaboration, all the pentacles. So in order somebody have sexual protection, it looked like someone's a prostitute. So it could be a lot of pentacles moving, a lot of women, a lot of people, you know, playing with people's heart. Four of Cups, picking and choosing who or not what. Or it could be is that a Pisces energy or a Cancer? That's not accepting of something. It could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay. So anyway, that is the foundation of this envy protection. So to clarify, I'm just going to clarify this energy collectively so we can get a story out of this clarification. Somebody still here. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I can see the comments a little bit better now. Okay, so somebody's high road, unbothered, brushing it off, moving past it. So somebody high vibing is like, I'm happy. Whatever's going on, I'm not tripping. It's like this person looks carefree. They don't look like they worry about anything, right? They don't even know something's happening. Probably high vibing energy, happy, unbothered, moving past everything. Light bulb moment. So this high vibing person had a light bulb moment. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. So this high vibing person feel this knowing what's going on. That's what came out so far. Let's see what else. Or the idea is for a high vibing person, right? Because you got some work being done, working with somebody with memories of the past, and you got some people making an investment, and you got the actual crime conversation, the deception that's going to be created, and the actual ending of somebody's life plan, right? So the idea person that they're talking about, because it came out with the light bulb, is somebody high vibing, somebody who has lights and looks unbothered. That person experienced a loss. Remember, we have life insurance here we haven't cleared out. Remember, there is a letter here that's hidden in a cave somewhere. So this high vibing person that they're targeting, who is who is very insightful and aware, has a sudden aware realization. Okay, that there's a loss, and they probably noticed that it was those energies that did the betrayal. Realized it was those energies that did the betrayal. Light bulb moment came on. This person realized it, but they unbothered, or somebody's unbothered about them finding out. But yeah, there's been a loss. This person lost their best friend. Sad sorrow, dark card. Okay. And something is taken off at the bottom of the deck. Fast action, progression, forward. The wait is over. Okay, so there's some awareness of what's going on now. All this deceit, betrayal is being discovered. This hookup. So somebody's aware of a hookup. Friends with benefits, non-committed. So this takeoff, things is acting fast, and this hookup emerges, comes out of nowhere. You have liftoff and hookup. Yeah. Somebody all in their feelings. Deep love, soul connection at home. So it looks like something took off. There's a betrayal receipt. Somebody's unaccepting of something. And somehow the light bulb moment comes on in somebody's head, realizing that this person is high vibing and not a prostitute. That's what I'm getting. And that they having feelings. They have feelings for this person. Graduation day, leveling up, no lessons learned. Lessons learned. So somebody passed the test. They graduated. This person is seeing that, why is this person under this sexual protection category with all of these deceitful people and stabs and knives and bribes and all of this stuff, and this person is high vibing and with graduation hat on, educated, right? The light bulb come on. Somebody realized that that's that person over here that was following their intuition. Remember, something, they was sitting with their heads in the clouds. They was unaccepting of what was being said about someone, or a conversation that they didn't wasn't quite sure about. Right? Yeah, put them on blast. So somehow this person was put on blast, or that somebody outing personal information, being called out, public humiliation. Okay, so that's where that viral thing is. That viral card that was back here. Oh, this person in their head. This person that was in their head. Okay, realize that this took place, right? They was thinking about what they in their intuition. They was like, I don't know, something don't sound right. That this person is graduated. Is a party animal. They do drugs, indulging in surface pleasure. So basically, the shout out is, the plan was to butter up somebody and put their business out there virally and let them be known as a pineapple head. With party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, indulging in surface pleasures, stuff like that. Okay, so that's the buttering up, the promise, the viral, the collaboration, the action I was taking by the Sagittarius with this high priestess. Okay, so it's, yeah, So this puts this whole group under judgment and under investigation. Okay. So that's clarifying this backstab and betrayal group right here. That was the deceit. That was the betrayal. That was the backstab. That was the plan. That was the story. That was the plot. This was the plan. This is the plot. Sexual protection. Okay, so now moving on to recording. Something was recorded. Remember that conversation they just had about everything going on blast, da da da. Well, that was recorded and it was destroyed. I guess when somebody figured out it was being recorded, somebody tried to destroy it. Yeah, the truth came out. The Ace of Swords, the truth came out about this passionate new beginning. The truth came out about this passionate new beginning to have a new start, a new beginning. And somebody said, I'm not accepting it. That's not, no. No, no, no. I'm not a part of that. Okay, so let's clarify that energy with a little more detail. There was fast action. Yeah, there was somebody. I'm sorry. So there was somebody who SOS. They had a sudden distress, act urgency, assistance needed. All of a sudden, somebody has an emergency. Like they gotta go. I'm out of here. Like I gotta go. Like something came up. Somebody's gift. Somebody had a gift that somebody else wanted. Or was this SOS an urgent call like 911? Like 911. Somebody got a gift that somebody else wanted. They lived and learned that. They understand now. That part right there clarified their idea when they was had their heads in the cloud thinking about what could have been, should have been. It was an idea that actually was true. What they thought on their own, not what they was told about this person, but what their intuition came clarified. Okay, so somebody don't want to hear that. They was like, no, I don't. They don't. They just the thoughts of all of that lies and all of that story that they were telling. They just could not. They did not want to hear it. They couldn't believe it. This Knight of Wands. This Two of Cups is family. The Libra energy that took the leap of faith, that made the decision to say, okay, let's do it. From that Two of Swords. And to the King of Pentacles, who had agreed to send the message about the money, a message of stability, a contract or something of value. Taurus energy. So they don't want to hear it. None of them want to hear that. That's like four energies, five energies. They're like, oh no. So the whole group is sick right now. They know that because something didn't fizzle out, that didn't work, that the plan can't go forward. So now everybody is like trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out something. This Knight of Pentacles right here could have been a life insurance, because I'm looking at life insurance over here in this Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles, they got to figure out what they're going to do with this letter because they're missing now that they couldn't deliver it because the person couldn't do it. They had to do away with the letter, right? They had to take it somewhere. What they going to do with it? It's like it's not on this horse. They can't move forward, or can they? I don't know. Let's find out. But I'm thinking it's like that's not good. So the letter that actually said the truth had to be hidden. Now, the actual money wasn't buried. I think the letter was buried, or it could be part of the money was buried. So, tell me more about this weather. It's so beautiful today on a spring day. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. um. Okay, so with the nine of wands, the two of cups, and a food card, and this Taurus here, they're all sitting on that they don't want to hear it. Okay, somebody did something that they don't want to hear, and so clarifying that energy says throwing shade, criticizing, disrespect, judgmental. Okay, so now name calling to start to come out. This person is a spiritual narcissist. Um, they make reservations to with people that I mean, this is a reservation card, right? So this is hookup. This is hookup with you, who you love, what you love, and that's people love to be a spiritual narcissist. So the spiritual narcissist was throwing shade at some person's desires. Okay, so the gossip continues, and as they numb themselves. So this person is self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. So now that they don't want to hear it, they understand that this Aries, this family member, this Taurus, the Libra, they all start drinking and start talking shade. And I guess they decided to go ahead and start talking a bunch of shit about this person because the person who agreed to do it, I believe was a Sagittarius, chose not to, if I'm not mistaken, to clarify that they wasn't going to do it. So they all just got drunk and just started making the decision to do it themselves, throwing shade, saying, criticizing, disrespectful, judgmental, that this person is a spiritual narcissist or the spiritual narcissist, spiritually egotistic, superiority complex, spiritual manipulation. Okay, so this person, yeah, they just start gossiping on something that they love, on the person that they love, on the person who, oh, they start talking stuff about this person who refused the offer was loving on the thing that they were hating. I don't know what this car is here. The fact that this person wanted a car, needed a car, now it's making sense. It's coming to clarity now. That this person needed a car, love a car. They want to make a reservation for the car that they love. They want to make a reservation. They want a car from this person. Oh no! Remember, this person had an idea. They learned something that they were the person who refused to offer. They realized that the person jumped up out of there real quick, that there was an emergency, that something went down. Then they got an idea. So the idea was to go visit this person, travel, because this is a traveling card right here. So they could have traveled and fell in love with the person they went to go see. Right? Because remember, when a person refused, it instantly somebody had an emergency. I gotta go. Something happened. I gotta go. So that maybe that was that person who came made the decide to go travel to this person because all of a sudden they had an idea. They realized this person had a gift. Remember, Four of Cups. They refused to accept the offer for a new beginning, the new world, a new passionate beginning in the truth. Okay, they've discovered the truth, and they had an idea. They learned something that this person had a gift. So instantly there was an alert to exit. Somebody had to go somewhere quickly, and then they ended up. So I guess somebody was talking shit. Somebody took a leap of faith. There it is, not a Libra energy. I take that back. This is somebody that takes this as a risk card. This particular card in this deck remind me of a Libra. But when I'm seeing the story being put together, this is an actual somebody taking a leap of faith to go after their idea against all odds, while everybody else was numbing themselves with drugs, being a spiritual narcissist, and throwing shade at this person. They decided to go and see for themselves, and they didn't want to hear that. Something spirit, yeah. They was throwing this person out to the trash. They was throwing this person out to the trash. Rejection, taking out the trash, kick it to the curb. So somebody got kicked to the curb. It- yeah, make believe, fantasy, feed it into illusions, disappointment. So they realized that they was taking out the trash with the group, rest of the group of people, and they had not realized who that person was for themselves, right? So they, in looking at this, how things could be make believe, how it could be all made up, and they was throwing these people out. People was throwing this person out to the trash, using them and just using their name. It's like those are condoms. So this is like using somebody's name to make money off of them, and then just using John's to get off, throw them in the trash, make believe with a condom. Right. I'm looking like this monkey right now, shook, because that's what this person was. This person was shook. It was standing out that, or somebody was shook that they were body shaming this relationship. Now they're not just body shaming the person, they body shaming me too. Not body shaming, but they're not talking about just her now. They talking about me too because I want to hook up with this person. This make believe. Looking at it was just make believe. Looking like a clown or something. Come through, spirit, because that's how he do. He come through with these readings. He said, if you just hang in there, it's gonna come together. Don't make no mistake. There's many different ways it can go, but how it's coming across to me and being clarified. Somebody don't want to hear that you want to hook up with the person we trying to throw under the bus. What are you talking about? You want to hook up with them? I'm pregnant. Like, we supposed to be doing something together. Somebody pregnant. Yeah, and they're shook. So that is the sexual protection, the envy. That's the group of people that was envious. That was a plot to throw somebody under the bus. That was what happened, and they all sitting there with their mouth open like this, with memories. Like, now they remember that person is in jail, so they have memories like, dang. After putting all this together, maybe we should compromise. Or the person was trying to compromise in this collaboration. I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna keep these two down here and move over to the missing. This is a long video. I don't know how I could probably cut off. No, it's not gonna cut off. Okay, so this is gonna take a while. gonna take about another hour and a half to clarify all of this. Now, there's two more rows left, but it's making sense where everything is coming together and more of a story where I understand. Now, there's always more detail to go in and find out. But first, it's just, I may do a part two video to go into more detail. Depends on, how I feel. As far as what information, more information needs to be dug deeper to get into the information that needs to be told. Yeah, so now somebody is yearning, missing someone, reminiscing. Remember that memory card? It could be the person who was planning on robbing someone, or the person who was coaching, missing the robber, missing a coach who was coaching. Yeah, so somebody's missing somebody. So now we're gonna go ahead and get some information from this missing life insurance, which is the next row. So Spirit, tell me about this missing card. No, let's go. Let's get tarot. Do I have another deck? There gotta be another tarot deck somewhere. I got two. This one and that one. There's only two. So I have to use these two collectively. And hopefully. I should have had another one. Okay, so Spirit, clarify life insurance. Okay, so it was a high priestess. She discovered that there was a life insurance because this is somebody who knows something without somebody being told, or it could be, yeah, high priestess death. So a high priestess, no, but this is the Scorpio energy. This is the person who died is the Scorpio, and is representing the death. So high priestess knew about the high priestess knew about this person's death, life insurance, intuition, discovered the death. Intuition discovered the death. This would be my intuition discovered my dad's death through tarot. Okay. Or somebody may have discovered there could be more people that discover something through tarot as well, but they discovered that there was some inheritance, some money, some type of life insurance, some type of inheritance money, large sum of money being left through their intuition. Okay, and usually surrounded by a death. Okay, so that clarified the life insurance, right? So life insurance, the death card Scorpio. Okay, and somebody had been Taurus energy. This is Taurus energy. So yeah, this is my energy. Somebody was holding on to possessing some Taurus's finances. Holding on. Somebody holding on to intuition discovered that somebody was holding on to high priestess discovered that someone was holding on to the Scorpio's money, insurance policy that was supposed to have been passed on down to his daughter. Okay. That could have just been a video all by itself. That's what I should have did. Just did a video on each, like 4 different series. So I could have got into more depth. Um. So yeah. Just so I don't have the information. So tell me more. One more card spread about the life insurance. 5 of Wands. That people were trying to block it, conflict around it, competition, arguments, aggression, tensions, rivals, clashes, ego. So everything was happening around this life insurance that the high priestess discovered around his death. Scorpio energy. Okay, so this tunnel is right here. Tunnel. What do you know about the tunnel spirit? King of Wands. King of Wands. So this could be Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Male. Wands. I'm not sure about your gender, but in this reading, for this case, far as tarot goes, it's a King of Wands. Male. A specific, very specific reading, okay? Um, there's something about a King of Wands. It could have been the Emperor, or it could have been a Sagittarius, or it could be another fire sign. But yeah, that has something to do with some exchange of money in the tunnel. Exchange of money. They go to the tunnel and exchange money. That could be where people go and have sex. Could be like, you give me what I want, I give you what you want. You need some food, you need somebody to care. I got the food, and I just need you to care. Sex in the tunnel. Six of Wands. Hangman. So somebody's saying something for exactly how it is. Like, okay, this is how this is going to go down. This is not going to work. That spark fizzled out. Remember, so somebody's seeing things, how things could have been going, and how this particular spark is not about to fly off tonight. So there could have been someone was looking at sex, see how somebody having sex, or seeing that there was sex exchanging going on in this tunnel, and somebody sacrificed themselves and it didn't work to be happy. Sacrifice themselves to be happy. The hangman came out. This was on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this King of Wands saw with the hangman, you're looking at things, your intuition is going off. This person's intuition is popping off. It's like, oh my God, like everything just lit up in my head from the way I'm seeing it. I'm looking at things through a different, deeper perspective. That somebody's actually having, or they could actually thought that this was a good way to be successful. It's like, to be successful, this is what you have to do. Or this is what they were doing down there to be successful in the tunnel. Because I just tapped in, I went a different route with this card, with this energy. I said what happened in recent past. Recent past of the hangman is that there was success down there. So they see success was down there. Now they're down there looking at the way things is going. And they're like, okay, this is what they do to be successful down there. Or this is what I do. I need to be successful down here. Or this is, I have to read this card different. This energy is different. I think this is gonna require, yeah, this is a Libra energy. So they're laying back thinking about how to win. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so now that we know this is successful happened in the past and how it can happen again, but this fills it out. So discovering something is Gemini is down there. weighing his options, figuring out ways to offer this cup right here for money. I cannot make this up. The cards are right here. Yeah, this King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Just that how it resonates. Um, Something is telling me to do this reading differently with this type of information. Or this just be one level. This could be just one layer of it. Because there's another layer. Because I'm not sure. So in this tunnel, this King of Wands came out. Okay, so this is the person who's the action of passion. Make things happen. Okay, make things happen with the Six of Pentacles, meaning money exchange. Money exchange meaning sex to me. The hangman is like somebody with their intuition looking at it like, okay, somebody's enlightened. So I did a switch. I said, okay, let me go in the recent past to this hangman because that's how I do some different type of readings, right? And I just went back. So that is a way of what they see success down there in that tunnel. Somebody being successful down there in the tunnel. So like I said, is yeah, something didn't happen though down there in the tunnel because this didn't go. So that particular time, this probably showed. Because remember right here, this is an Aries energy, this conflict right here. This is blocking something, preventing something from moving forward. So it's like, what's happening inside of this tunnel? These are basically the energies that is celebrating what's happening in the tunnel or blocking from what can happen in the tunnel or stopping what can happen in the tunnel. But it's not really saying what's happening in the tunnel because I haven't clarified it yet. But this is the part that's new because I never clarified this tunnel before. But spirit don't lie. It's just something I have to, for me to understand, I have to go deeper and go to different ways around it to get the information that I can clearly understand what's happening down there. That's if spirit wants me to know. Right now, this is a two-layer reading. Um, yeah, so there's cups being offered down there for money because that's why greed is at the bottom, not the bottom of the deck, but it's at the bottom of this row. And that's why success is down there. And that's why the Ten of Pentacles just popped up. It's clarifying the splitting the deck. So that's a little. So this Aries right here, somebody, this conflict, there's a conflict down there in the tunnel. Somebody's not accepting something, remember? Somebody was like, okay, no, they're not saying no. They're saying, I just got an idea. Or, is that what's going on down there? And then why does Five of Wands just pop up down there in this moment of success? Somebody seeing somebody be successful. It's like, ah, no, no, no. Yeah, tower. Something just blew up. Yeah. So when that tower blew up, that was a sign that I'm not participating in this. Like, no. So when I was separating the Aries and the Sagittarius energy and the King of Wands energy earlier today, the energy popped out. The Emperor energy. It's like, she figured it out. Clarify this Five of Wands spirit. Yeah. I clarified the Five of Wands and it's like, nope, I am not investing into this business opportunity. I don't care what you say. Page of Wands reversed and in reverse. To be happy. No. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Okay, so we got that. Now let's clarify a little bit. Oh shit. Okay, so that's good. Look what just popped up. Spirit, I didn't even shuffle the cards yet. This lets you know how present spirit is right now. Somebody is stressed out from what I just said about some money being taken, indulging, indictment, endowment. Somebody's supposed to be going blind and something ending in his death, which was a gain. Wow. Okay. My mind is So that was okay. So somebody got knocked up down here. Somebody got pregnant down there in that hole. And somebody is salty about it. They throwing hands, disagreements, hostility, animosity, conflict, and fighting. And that's what clarified the Five of Wands. Okay, somebody got pregnant down there in that hole. So if somebody's saying that the baby belongs to somebody else, the baby might not really belong to the person that they said it belongs to. Now, why would knocked up repo? Yeah. So knocked up came up, and then somebody's fighting against it. All of a sudden, nobody's opportunity. They saying no, 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 and all of a sudden somebody pop up pregnant out of nowhere. I'm pregnant. Somebody keeps saying I'm having your baby. Maybe had sex before. Maybe this particular time it didn't happen, but somebody ended up pregnant. It's like this is a comeback. Now we're going to tie you into this. This is what I'm feeling. This is what my intuition is telling me. I'm seeing this play out. And it's like, fuck you. I'm not, no, I'm no. And it's like, that is, no. Somebody mad, right? Now somebody want to throw hands. Because no, nigga, you gonna stay Sagittarius. Got things repoed from them. Defeat on payments, financially incapable, repossessing assets. So this is where his finances changed. Fake flexing came in. Flexing, showing off, prideful, conceit, flashy, and boastful. So that person had to put on another uniform. Okay, I'm broke now, but I have to start flexing and flossing. This is just what it's gonna be because it's like this is what it is now. Look at my got my little stuff on. So somebody he was seeing regularly, which is his new boo, he wanted to, I guess, make it look like I'm balling. Somebody was giving their heart to, who was a key player in this situation. I can't make this up. Spirit, hey, this time I read. This is what Spirit wants to know. This is what's going down. Okay, yeah, all for fake money to make it look like savings. The fake savings, preservations, collections, meanness money. I don't know. But I do fake flexing down there. So because somebody decided not something didn't work, something not didn't work, or maybe the spark didn't fly off because it's supposed to have flew off, so the person can say that I'm pregnant, but it didn't fly off. So it's like the person that was there ended up pregnant anyway. So I don't know if there's some questions about somebody's pregnancy or what or not. Yeah, because they're tiptoeing, acting shady, sneaking around, avoiding getting caught. So somebody tiptoeing, acting shady, and they like they acting like so somebody tiptoeing, and somebody saying not today. So the person that was tiptoeing is the one that got pregnant by somebody else. Now we can clarify that because if they tiptoed out this particular situation. This is taking another route behind the pop up pregnancy. Because remember, somebody didn't schedule something, they wasn't on time for their friend's plan. Something didn't work out. It's because the schedule back here, it changed back here at 4 cups, signifies something didn't happen. Back here signifies somebody's intuition was going on, was trying to see how things was going. hmm So the friends was like, oh shit, I fucked up. Self-limiting freedom, inaccurate fear and failure. Somebody felt like they messed up. Mature efforts, being responsible, keeping shit in check. So they could have had a checklist on things to do. And their friends won because they fucked up, thinking they fucked up. And that's when that other reading came was saying that I wasn't cautious where I should have been cautious. And because I wasn't cautious, something was signed over, something happened with the Emperor. Because he's next in line to have his reading. But he's not next, but he's next over in line to get into that energy. Come through, spirit. This is, yeah, so I don't know. Something wasn't scheduled. And somebody tiptoed somewhere else. And something didn't happen. Even this urgency for cups over here and this sexual protection. All of a sudden something happened. And the person had an emergency, they had to leave. So they jetted out of that. And now they're in another situation they see themselves tiptoeing out of. So it looked like this person is tiptoeing around with this fake flexing. It's looking like they're going out there and sleeping around. I don't know. I'm getting, but they're not. They're fake flexing, so it's making it look like they are. Their friends fucked up. Yeah, their friends fucked up and forgot to dot all their T's and cross all their T's and dot their I's. Take that how it resonate. So inside is next. So something's happening inside. There's an inside something going on. Spirit. Learning as I go. Tiptoeing out. Now we'll do that on another level if I choose to go back and get more information on another layer. trolling, intentionally causing upset, baiting and reaction, provoking disputes. That's what inside means. So inside meaning somebody is making somebody look like something that really ain't something. But we're gonna go ahead and clarify with tarot first before we get to the second layer. Inside spirit. Is this enough? I think this should be fine. It's 2 hours. Can I ask you something? You still trying to ask me something? Or that was the last person trying to ask me something? Inside. You have any information on the inside? Matter of fact, I got a whole nother deck right here. There's only one card came out of it. A whole nother tarot. Yeah, there's a couple of them. I use this deck right here. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this inside. It's quiet as a mouse. Ooh, somebody said it's the truth. I said, Spirit, what is they? What they thinking? They said it's the truth. Empress watching. It's morning. Yeah, somebody hearing that saying it's morning. And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. Come on, Spirit. These cards is heavy. Ooh, it's heavy. These cards feel like a ton of bricks right now. It's like, oof, it's a lot of heaviness. Like, I feel like these cards feel like, feel a lot of heaviness right now. Oh yeah, the death happens on the inside. This Scorpio energy, death, some happening on the inside. The Emperor right here. This inside right here. Death happens down there. Ooh, the message of truth is going out, trying to stop this message. The King of Swords and Justice. The message of aggressive truth. Okay, Spirit. What else happened? Talk to me about this inside. Well, there it came out. You never guess what came out. Emperor. Sparks. At the bottom of the deck. Something ended down there. Somebody is like, look at that intuition, that yellow around that head. These stars could be significant. I don't know why I'm focusing on these stars in the back. Stars. All of a sudden, the stars on the back of this card are never illuminated. Is there stars going down there? Like celebrities, stars, deaths happen down here. Betrayal, success, competition, conflict. Because you got greed next. Those are the golden bars. So those are stars. That's down there. Something happened with some stars, celebrities. I'm not making this up. What next? What else, Spirit? That's why these cards are so heavy. Yeah, it came back out. I split the deck and saw the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's still in. Betraying people for their long-term stability, their messages, their contracts, their wealth on writing. This missing letter. Remember, we're clarifying. This death of the High Priestess, Scorpio, is clarifying the success. Oh, so sex, success, celebrities, death. I'm looking for something. Oh yeah, it's about to come out now. This is it. This is what I need to see. This is ambitious, star student, grounded, loyal, faithful, dependable, having sex, refuse to have sex with kids or something. Opportunity, lost opportunity, missed opportunity not to have sex with kids. Yeah. I'm seeing this yellow, these knives, and this yellow part. It's like their intuition, what they saw that nobody saw coming, is ended. This is represent, and these stars are still shining like it's the front of the car. It's reflecting with the sun. I'm looking because I'm looking at the screen, but I'm seeing many different things. I'm seeing multiple stabbings. I'm seeing millions of stars, like the whole page of stars is standing here. So I'm seeing a bunch of knives. Betrayal. No, guess who came to visit? The devil himself. The high priest's judgment. Somebody walking away. The truth, the heart, the love, the opportunities, the devil, the looking, the everybody talking, the swords. Yep, everybody talking. There's a message going. I saw the cards where they were flipping. The message is the message is. This means the Gemini. Somebody thinking about the Gemini. Like I just split the deck. I mean, I just opened my hand up and these two cards fell like this. Somebody's laying back thinking about that. But what's behind that is the Gemini choice. Thinking about their choices that they made. The people who were down there, the information came out. Hierophant walking away. High priestess. Is a high priestess down there? Why are they walking away? It's their investment. High priestess investment. Taurus investment. High priestess. Taurus. Seven of Pentacles. Taurus investment. Growth. Long term. Plants. Planting. People. Many. Remember I said many businesses. Many businesses. Each each coin is a, even though it's grown on the same tree, I'm seeing many businesses because now the star is on the coin. Like each point is a star. So each point, the stars is even more significance. More stars, more growth, many generations of stars. The points, each point of the star, the top, the 5 points. And then you got points inside of the 5 star. So that goes into the Masons, into the different secret societies, the stars. Bottom of the deck. Love. Love and Six of Pentacles. Cards. These cards feel like bricks. It's like I feel like they can literally just tilt me over like this. They're that heavy. Just that. It's heavy. It's never been this heavy. So that's where they're going for love. Stars. Balance the scales. For love. Spirit said that's the truth. Do I need to go any further? Because this is. That's why he say I'm not a star. That star is in reverse. It's like an opportunity. Do you have what it takes? Do you have that star student quality? And I'm hearing somebody be like, no, but I can fake flex. I can. Fake flexing came out. Where the little card at with the where he had the little that little cat with all the jewelry on it. Mm, damn. That Queen of Pentacles, she just lost her coins and her cup just fell out. So she was about to deliver another cup. And she was like, oh shit, I can't deliver another cup there again. So that means Queen of Pentacles. In these two cards, it's heavy. Why is Spirit? It's like the weight. I'm feeling the weight. Like the weight. Like everybody's weight just fell into these cards. It fell down on the ground, upside down. So this is where the Queen of Pentacles. This is where the Queen of Pentacles was getting all her dirty money. That indulgent money. The money that they use to trade and do bribes. I'm getting. She just, her thoughts was like, damn, no more love, no more money. Mm. Now the Emperor is looking at the truth. The love vault. She talking about the love vault. And I see the truth. Well, I say this is the love vault. Because it's independent happiness. This person is not there. This is their by themselves. Remember I said the last time I did a reading, like, this person got their arms crossed. They're blocking something out. Their heart is covered up. You can't come past. How do you have that much love on display? Like, they look like trophies. And you be, look at the red head. It's like, I know damn well I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. This is not right. With that red scarf on the head. Red flag in the middle of the happiness. I mean, even though this is the wishes fulfillment card, to be honest with you, this card always rubs me. It doesn't. I can't even say this is the wishes fulfillment card. Independent wishes fulfillment, because who wants all of this love and alone? Usually, you have all of those trophies. You have to have a family behind, with you to show that it's actually representing love. So the red flag for me is it looks like it's happy, but you're not. The red flag is saying that no, I'm not. I'm a reminder. My legs is open and my arms are crossed. So what does that tell you? One more card, one more star, one more cup can bring us to happiness. One more coin, one more star can bring us to where we want to be. I'm hearing this is a conversation that they're having with the celebrities to go down there. They say we need one more. Damn. The High Priestess, the Two of Cups, and the Justice. Justice wanted the High Priestess to go down there and be her one final. Where's it coming from? I don't know where that's coming from. But the Justice want this Two of Cups. That's why she's trying to marry this High Priestess off, me off, or that person off as a sacrifice. It's like you can't just pay. what belongs to them, give them what belongs to them. We have to send a part of us in there to get what we want out of our side to keep our the one more happy. This is like family, bloodline, DNA, medical. I'm saying like doctors, paramedics, something that grabs those two things right there. Some special tool. Um, that's crazy. Okay. I don't know why did that just pop out. What that have to do with this? Inside. You want to take the high priestess on the inside. The two of cups. You want to take the high priestess and her two of cups on the inside. The justice want to take the high priestess and her two of cups on the inside. It fell out. I'm still in the region on the inside, but I'm gonna get out the inside. But anyway, this is where all the trolling is going. Remember the trolling? They're trolling people online, intentionally causing upset